Borrowing money to buy a home can be very stressful and frustrating. Just knowing all of your options is very difficult for many would-be homeowners. And you also ask what options are available and how do we know which ones are the best one for us? Well, that's why we have Rob and Ning here on the show to help our viewers with all these questions. Hi, guys.
Hey, JC.
All right, you know what? Every week we have a different. I mean, we have our regular viewers, but there's always a new viewer tuning in. And it's like, aha, that's me.
Right.
All right, I want to buy a home. So people think in terms of, well, most people think in terms of fixed 30-year rates. Is that the only option out there? Are there more?
Well, obviously, that's the standard bearer and a very conservative loan, but there are other loans that are for different reasons and much more creative, depending on what needs they have.
Okay, so talk about a no-credit loan. How does that work?
So no credit loan is high interest, obviously, and you need to have a down payment 30%. But hindi nila ipupull yung credit. They don't care about the credit. They don't care about your income. Walang verification or anything. And you can close in 10 to 15 days.
Okay.
It's just a matter of 30% down, and it's kind of high interest. Sometimes it makes sense to do that. Sometimes we need people to do that. Pero for as long as meron silang long-term plan. Kasi
I was
you don't
going to ask,
want...
like, in what scenario would something like a loan like that make sense?
So let's say, halimbawa, someone filed bankruptcy.
Okay.
But they want to get a home now. They can, kasi after 2 years, you can refinance that loan and convert that into a regular loan.
Okay.
At least you tied up that property, and hopefully by 2 years there's equity. So it's a good thing.
Other creative loans that are interest only.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a relatively new product.
Okay.
We had them many years ago, but they're coming back now.
It scares me when, because you know that whole financial crisis, home crisis. It sounds like that, like on when you hear about it. Like, what about for someone who just did a short sale? What type of options do I have? A second chance loan? Is that?
Yeah.
With that, you can get a loan 1 day out of a short sale, provided that that's the only financial problem that you've had, right?
So they're going to look at all your other stuff, credit cards.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But
you need to have down payment too.
You do. You need 20% down.
How would you compare the options? So you've dealt with buyers throughout the years and different stages of the economy. What's available to the buyer now versus what was available to them, let's say 10 years ago? Is it better for me now as the buyer? When I call you guys, you got more good stuff to tell me?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 30-year fixed is a great product, and I would never discount the fact that it's conservative, you're paying down your loan. But many people, depending on where they are, right, need some options to either get that home they've always wanted, but they're just a little shy and they know their incomes are going to grow, so they can do interest only. Or the person who just did short sale or foreclosure that feel like they're out of the market, but we really have products that can get them right in and start growing equity.
See, guys, that's why we have Rob and Ning here on the show. It's because there is hope. You just have to find a way, and they'll help you find that way.
Yeah, and in addition, JC, so anyone who thinks they wanted and they're ready to purchase a property, and there's some issues on the credit, I mean, we can work that. Sometimes it just needs time, but at least when we find out what the problem is, we can do something about it and put them into something.
Yeah.
And final question, because we have some viewers who have kababayans back in the Philippines. If I live overseas, can I take out a loan here and buy property here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you have income that we can document overseas, and it's easy to do, there's some obviously currency translations and stuff.
Sure.
With 20 to 30% down, you can come over here and take advantage of the American market.
I mean, there's a lot of Filipinos that have money. I mean, there's a lot of Filipinos who are in different stages of their, but there's some that have money to spend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Investment properties. Okay. If they have questions, if they want to reach you, where do we go?
Sure, JC. Nation, you can call us at 888-860-9530, or you can visit us online.
Rob Ning, as always, maraming salamat.
Thank you.